Hi friends, this is Vicki with GrammaVickiCrafts, and today we're going to make this busted out canvas. Seems like this is the big rage right now. Everybody's doing this, so I thought that I would also take a turn at doing one, and so this is mine. So it's my little ghost with a little witch hat on here that's busting out of my canvas. So if you want to know how I have done this, please stay with me now and we'll get started. So to make my busted canvas today, I'm going to be using two of the Dollar Tree canvases that you can get from the Crafter Square section. Now this one is like a frame with the border around it. This one is just plain. Now I have seen other crafters using a piece of cardboard for this particular step, but my Dollar Tree did have these ones, so I thought I might as well go ahead and try this one. Now this one is the one that you put your design on that you're going to use. Now, my design is printed on tissue paper, and I got this design off of a site called the Free Printable Clip Art. And those people on that site are absolutely amazing. They can make anything that you would even ever want to use. So this particular one was a design that was made from a lady by the name of Anita Veltman. So I will put that site, the Free Printable Clip Art site, in my description box below. So I put my piece of tissue paper, I just taped it onto the back of a piece of printer paper, and then I put it through the printer and I got my design. So this is what we're going to work with. This will be my busted out, so to speak, design by the time I'm finished. So then for this particular canvas, we need something on the front and we need something that goes in the inside of the back. And whatever we put here, if it's got a design on it, the design has to face forward. So I'm going to use a plain green napkin. So for me, that doesn't matter. And I'm just going to Mod Podge that inside there. But for the outside, I'm going to use another napkin and I'm going to have this design on the front of my napkin. Not that a lot will show because of when I bust open the canvas, but this was what I wanted to put on the front of mine. So first things first, I'm going to work with this one. I'll take the plastic off. I'm going to Mod Podge this, and then I'm going to Mod Podge. I'll take this off of my paper, and I'm going to Mod Podge my picture right onto there, and I'll set that aside. So I'm putting my Mod Podge all over my frame here, making sure that I've got it all really good. So then I'm going to let that dry totally, and then we'll work on the picture. So I now have my ghost picture laying down. I took it off of the copy paper, and I now have it laying down where I want it on my board. So without messing that up here, I'm going to lay it back down, and I have a piece of parchment paper. My Mod Podge has fully dried, so it's not at all tacky. I'm going to put my parchment paper down on top of my witch, my ghost picture here, and I'm going to take my hot iron and I'm just going to press that so that the Mod Podge will release its stickiness and adhere my my picture to this canvas board. And the reason why I did it this way is I could have put it on when the Mod Podge was wet, but I was afraid that because it's tissue paper that I printed it on, that it might make for bubbles. So I'm hoping that by putting the Mod Podge on and letting it dry completely and then ironing this on, that I won't have the wrinkles the same. So we'll see how this looks. My setup here isn't the greatest. Okay. And it looks like it's adhered. So that's great. So now I can take my, which I forgot to bring out here, I can take my little sanding file and I can just file off all these edges, which I'll go and get and do that now. But that's what it looks like so far. And I think that's going to be cute. So here it is. And I just used a little nail file. I do have a little sanding block and I couldn't just find it. So I used a little nail file and it worked just fine. Just by going all along the edges and getting the excess paper off. So now I'm going to set that, and that's done. I'll set it aside. So now I'm going to work on this one. So I'm going to put the Mod Podge all over the front of this one as well and let it dry, and the inside of the back and let it dry. And I'm going to do the very same thing. I'm going to place my green napkin in here after I get my Mod Podge on and it's fully dried. I'm going to put my green paper in the napkin in there, and then I'm going to put my pretty colored one, which, by the way, you have to take the backing off. You just want to use the very top ply. So then once the Mod Podge is all on here, then you want to put your napkin on like so. So I'm going to do those two steps next. So I have the outside of my canvas and the inside of my canvas Mod Podged and completely dry. So now I'm taking my green napkin and I measured out the size of the inside of this frame, and it is approximately 7 by 9. So I cut my green napkin 7 by 9 and I'm going to place it in side there, and I'm going to take my parchment paper and just do as I did on the outside of this one, and I'm going to iron it down to reactivate that Mod Podge and have it glue down. So there we have the inside. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the other napkin on the outside, doing the same thing. Okay, so I've got the outside with my napkin on it, and I went around and I did the sides, or the ends, the four sides here, and I did the same thing. I just folded the napkin over, and because I had Mod Podged all around there as well. And then I used my parchment paper and my iron, and I just got that so that it is also tacked down. So now we're ready to do the busting out part. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my little knife here that I've got, And I'm going to start this. Cutting it straight down the center or thereabouts. You can do this lots of ways. There's no right or wrong, I don't think, to this. And then I think I'll use my scissors now, and I'm going to go across. Like so. So now I have 4 pieces. Now we can do more. We can go up and up like that, and down, and I think I'll do that. So we'll go up the middle of this one. And this one. So there we are. So now we've got our canvas busted out. So now I have got my canvas. I've been starting to curl it up. And now I'm going to hot glue all my little curls that I've got on the go. And what I have to do now, though, is we have to glue our picture onto the back of our canvas. So that will look like that. And then when I get all these little curls glued up, you'll be able to see my little ghosty witch busting out of the canvas. And I think this is going to look pretty cute. So I'll go ahead now and I'll just hot glue the ghost onto my canvas board here. So now that the back is glued on, I'm going to work away at gluing down these little curls. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this green part that I've got curled over, and I'm just going to hold it down, and hopefully it will hold. And I think I should hold it until that glue cools, or it might not stay tacked down. So we'll go along and I'll just do some more and hold it down. And I like this napkin because it had some of the colors of what my picture had, and I thought that that would be a good choice. So that's why I use these napkins, and I got these napkins at the Dollar Tree. And I got the canvases at the Dollar Tree as well. And you should probably wear your finger protectors because this glue is really hot. So there we have our first busted out canvas, and I think that turned out pretty cute. Now we can decorate it if we want. I do have some little leaves. I picked out some purple leaves. I wondered if something like that might look kind of cute on there. I'm not sure. So I'll just play around with this for a while and we'll see what I end up with. So here we are, my finished product. And I ended up using some of this berry bush that I got from the Dollar Tree and some maple leaves that were purple from the Dollar Tree and some hydrangeas from the Dollar Tree. And I just chose those because of the colors that she has on her little ghost hat. So this is my first try at the busted out canvas, and I think it turned out pretty good. So I hope that you'll give it a try. I know there's lots and lots of videos out there for you to watch and get different ideas from, but this is my take on the busted out canvas. So I hope you've enjoyed it. So if this is something you like, please give me a thumbs up and comment. I always like reading about your comments. And remember to share with a friend and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And always remember to be kind. And thank you so much for watching. Bye now.